All right, so hopefully you can see this. All right, so like I said, TinkerCad text options aren't the greatest, so we just went to Word, created a ring, as you can see here, added 2 text boxes and put Georgia Southern at the top text box, Eagles in the bottom text box, made it bold. At that point, you can just do a snipping tool and save it. It'll save it as a .png file, and you can convert it just like using that same site I sent you earlier. All right, so back to TinkerCAD. So you can see here, up here, this is where I imported, the words actually came. You see over here, it actually came with the circles. I had to go take the circles off, but I'll show you how to do that in just a second on this other file. So that Home Depot site did the same thing. Went up to Home Depot site, saved it as some weird .abiv file. Anyways, the site still converted it, so that's all that matters. So you go in here to import. Here's that GSU sign.svg. I've already done that on that website. When it brings it to open, it'll give you the option to scale it. It's usually in millimeters. I thought it used to give us an option to change that, but either way, it'll come in millimeters. These dimensions down here are millimeters. When I pulled that file up in Bamboo Studios that you were using, it had the portion where you're putting the logo was like 81 millimeters. So that works out. If you do 13.4%, that gets you just under 81 right here, 80.4. So import that in. Give it a second. All right, and it'll come in whatever random color comes in. So you can see this is essentially what you got earlier with the G's not looking great. So what we're gonna do, we're not gonna try to fix it because it's just it'll be a pain. What we're gonna do is just fill them in. So like I said, this little tool, sketch tool, I guess is what it's called. Bring it, drag it where it's sitting right on top of the ring. It'll zoom in just like this, give you a view like this, and you just start clicking. In the snap grid, I take mine to 0.1 millimeter, give you a little more accuracy. And what you're gonna do is just gonna make a box. You can't do the whole thing, but you can do all of Georgia Southern, and you come back later to do Eagles. So get all the way around it. Oh, and there you go. All right, once it's complete shape again, finish sketch, it'll pop up and you can see it actually builds it on top of it. We don't want that to be on top. It'll create it, it's a 10. It default is 10 millimeters. When it came in, that Home Depot file is 10 millimeters as well. So we just want to basically put that right on top. So there's a little cone sitting here. You can raise and lower. Ooh, I need to undo that. Allows you to raise and lower it. I'm going to drop that down over here. You can try to do it on your own, but good luck with that. There's the actual measurement over here to the right. You just put that to 0. That'll put it flat onto the work plane. We'll do the same thing for the bottom, for the Eagle. It came in with some little extra stuff right here. All right, and finish sketch, same thing. Click it, grab that little cone, get where you got the dimensions, hit 0. All right, and so now essentially all those holes are filled in. Next step is, let me move this out of the way a little bit, is to grab everything. So create a box around here. This little button right here is the group. So you've got a solid, and you got solids filling in the holes. If you hit group, once that gets a chance to go through, it'll essentially fill everything in, and now you got the entire ring. All right, and like I said, when you get through here, there's some other noise that's in here. See this little spot right here? I'll show you how to clean that up. There's some pieces here that the converting file just brought in that you might want to clean up before you get done. But then just take this, grab this file, hit shift, grab the other file, so now it has both of them. Up here, third option is align. So what we're going to do is we're going to line these up vertically and horizontally. All right. What I should have done first, and maybe we can still do it. Let's actually undo this real quick. Right now it's a solid. You see here solid versus whole. This is the wording. Obviously we want to turn that to the whole, so change that to a whole. Then go back to the same thing. Shift, grab both of them, align horizontally and vertically. And now you can kind of see, your holes. Sometimes, once again, this is 10. What I'll do for the holes is I'll make them a little bit larger. I'll do like 20. So in that case, here, for the height here, change that to 20. And this is just to make sure it actually gets all the way through. So shift, align, get in here. At least with mine, it tends to try to fall off sometimes. All right, that looks pretty much in line. But like I said, I did 20. What I'll do is I'll grab it and then take this little plumb line. And this kind, I don't have to do the measurement. I just want to drop it down so that you can see it goes above and beyond, above and below. So when you group it, you know darn well you're gonna make a hole. And then once good, grab your rectangle round, go to group. And when that gets done, give it a second, and now you go. There are your holes. And you can actually see there's your G's look fine. And like I said, these little spots right here, I do the same thing. I take this little sketch tool, drop it on the actual work plane here. You can kind of zoom in and see them right there. It's like, just grab those, finish sketch. Make it a little bit taller because we're gonna make, essentially, if you want to get rid of something, you're essentially making it a hole. Like I said, if everything else is 10, I just make, when I'm playing with 20, drop it down, make that into a hole. And so when next time I group this will go away. It'll disappear. And I do the same thing for the stuff that's here in the beak. And like I said, there's a bunch of little noise, but however much time you want to spend on it, it's kind of up to you. And a sketch. Once again, make that 20. And take the plumb line down a little bit, turn it to a hole. There you go. And these are all together. So come back up, grab everything, group it. Give it a little time to process. And the more of these you do, sometimes the more time it takes to do it. All right, so now, like I said, when you zoom in now on the beak, all that stuff is missing now. It's all gone. So, but your letters are there. You can see the G's. I don't know exactly how you're planning on printing this as far as layers or anything. You may have an issue with the fact that there's nothing underneath. The head ash. Oh, she can't see it. You gotta go over. So sometimes, like I said, you want to do like layers and you just want to do a white circle as a bottom layer and then build up on different colors on this. And you can obviously go over here, grab you where do you go? The cylinder here, make it all line up, wherever can't remember what the radius was, but everything's lined up. So you actually have a bottom to it, kind of up to you. So, but there, because what you're gonna find if you don't, you see this little R right here, the little circle that's in the R, it's gonna fall off. There's nothing holding it on there. Same thing for the O. So you kind of need something on the bottom layer to hold those together in place. So, but there you go. That's how you do it. And if you got any questions.